What is up, gamers? This is Griever, this is eXtv, and we're here for the lower bracket finals, y'all. This is the open lower bracket finals, of course, and it is Jamtown Jesus Jamboree versus Witness 40 Pound. I mean, this is an awesome game we have ahead of us, and they've got a bit of a special guest caster in today. I hopped over the ditch and I grabbed Yuki from Australia, clan leader of the biggest clan, well, the most powerful clan in Australia, and he's joining me for this cast. What is up, Yuki?
Not much, man. Just looking forward to this game. It should be exciting to cast.
Indeed it should be, and it looks as though we are live already. I mean, I don't even know which way this is going to go. Both of these teams have been pretty powerful, 40 Pound especially so, and obviously, you know, Snakewater. Wow, what a map to have this on. But anyway, we're getting into this. Teams are coming into mid, and tell us what's happening, Yuki.
Apparently, I think there was a pause, and Saints Demoman just couldn't move for about 20 seconds, so it looks like they're just going to have to hold second point and not contest mid.
Are we actually doing it that way? I thought I saw someone with the ready command, but no, it looks as though they are holding, so let's check that out. My pocket blows is actually on 70%. Slyn has an uber advantage right here, not that it's going to make a lick of difference, only about 15% in it, and we're going to have a look at what these teams do as red holds in the courtyard.
It looks like Saint are just holding fairly aggressively on the right side, which is pretty standard on this map, just to not let the enemy team come out the right side so uncontested. Just seeing the blue soldier poking here now with the medic. He's just putting some pot shots down. Nothing really much going on here as they just try and take the second point.
Yeah, looks like they're pushing in now. Going to get aggressive right here. Pops on both sides. Red team's going to push forward with that uber. And this is a lot of damage coming in over the left. Look at that. MC going down. Big damage right there. Wet Rag going down. Face Ronin goes down too. And look at this as they bomb in and get control of his point. The red team is in some serious trouble here. Medic's trying to get out. Scouts want to chase, but there's two scouts with that medic. What is going to happen down here?
Yeah, that was a really good uber usage by 40 Pounds there. They just, you know, single ubered in a soldier into 3 players, forced the multi, and then they countered with a multi of their own. And during that time, their pocket just jumped forward to try and take position, and the demo man just rained hell. And it was definitely, really perfect usage there. Good job to 40 Pounds there for taking the second point.
Absolutely, and of course, as you can see, the Jamtown Jesus people have tagged up as Saints, which is a lot easier for me and you, so we're going to call them the Saints, has grabbed out a heavy, and that heavy is kicking back on top of the point. As the uber gets popped, they come in, they're going to try and force Slyn, no luck yet. Red Soldier up in there, they do lose Frugal. And of course, the uber has been popped. I was actually expecting that medic to save that soldier. No such luck, though. And it looks as though they're just going to keep trying to put that spam in. They're ignoring that soldier up on the top, though, and they lose Face Ronin and Frio's my waifu.
Yeah, 40 Pounds definitely made the right decision to try and repush there after getting a player advantage. Unfortunately for them, they walked straight into a sentry and Demo Man's pipes, and they lost their Demo Man and soldier as well of that, which is unfortunate. But good job to them for having the right idea. But unfortunately for that, Cena looking to push out on the second point in a strong force, taking that Demo Man advantage really strong and just getting some cap time.
Of course, they don't have much in the way of positioning right here either. Look, Soldier's jumping in though. Well executed. Frugal goes down, although they do lose. I think it's Hibachi.
Yeah, they're going to lose their Demo Man here if he doesn't fire.
Oh, wow.
Lives just by the skin of his teeth. But pretty much all their team.
Oh, we're going to get some spam right here though. That demo, no, not going to get much in there. And the Saints are going to have to fall out. Only got 3 up. It looks, is that demo going to do something sneaky? No, he's not. They're just going to fall out of there. They know they've got that player disadvantage. Both teams have uber, however, you can.
Yeah, no, it was a good attempt by Saint to try and retake the second point. Unfortunately for them, they did it a bit too late, and 40 Pounds respawns came to clean it up. And now we're going to see 40 Pounds' second attack on last point.
This be true, and of course, with even ubers, this push is going to come in. And of course, last time, I don't know, in your opinion, should they have possibly just tried to dry push from the... Oh! Starflight! Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely the pick they need, and they're going to just pick forward further with this player advantage. Because the red team has no positioning with that soldier down, and they're just going to walk in here and not even have to pop over very early.
Yeah, look at that sentry's going to go down.
Another headshot on the soldier. That's 2 soldiers down before Uber has even been popped. That's definitely the worst thing. You definitely don't want that happening when you're, when you're defending last
What is the medic doing? They went around to avoid it and they...
Starfire with 3 huge headshots there. pretty much carrying that last attack. Good job, team, there. Just getting some really key picks, allowing his team to push forward pretty much uncontested and take up that first round. And that's 1-0 to 40 pounds, Griever.
This be true, and it looks as though we have a lot of people just joining us in the stream right here. So, of course, I am Griever, and I'm joined by my friend Yuki from Oz Fortress right here to cast this lower bracket open final. This would be Jamtown Jesus Jamboree versus Witness 40 pounds as we get into the...
I'm just watching Face Runners. He's putting some good damage on the point, but he's on 40 points. He's going to be running for his life. Sapphire goes down, so that's a scout down, and it looks like 40 pounds really have no positioning on this midpoint. And that's the first cap of mid for Saint, and they should look to cap second point pretty easily with a 2-player advantage, Gregor.
Yeah, I don't even know how that scout walked out of there. Seriously, what was he on? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, he was
anyway.
on like 1.
Oh, wow. Righto, and so now as those players come up, they're going to try and put up a token defense. They have no positioning here, though, and they'll be very careful. They have to be careful. Look at this Uber pop. Looks like they're going to head in there. They lose Face Ronin on the way in, though. Losing a demo, that's not a good start. Check it out as that counter Uber gets multied, and there's so much damage. They've fallen into the choke right there, but they lose Fife. The rest of the team needs to back the hell out, and they do just that.
Yeah, Saint need to be pushing really aggressively now. That Demo Man died really late. They're going to be able to put a huge amount of damage onto this last point and potentially cap it. Yeah, there's just getting time. Players are dying on the 40 pounds side, left, right, and centre. And that's going to be the cap for Saint. Perfect work by Saint there to push their huge player advantage and take that point, and that brings us to 1-1, Griever. Wow, what a really fast round.
Yeah, that was very fast. Perfect execution by the Jamtown Jesus Jamboree right there. And of course, again, for those of you just joining the stream, we're calling them Saints because I cannot do that tongue twister over and over again. I'm from New Zealand, I can't do that. Anyway, check that out. Demo's firing across the point. Little bit of damage, not too much. Let's have a look what happens here as the soldiers come high on the right, on the left-hand side. Big bomb going in there on the medic and the demo. Are they going to get that medic? Oh, Freo's my waifu. Catch you up, son.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, look at that positioning. Look how low we're in it.
Wow. Yeah, just... they're just pushing forward with their player advantage. That was really good by Saints. They defended from those bombs perfectly. They didn't lose their demo man or their medic, and they just mopped up the player as well. And then they pushed forward once they had a heal and player advantage, and were able to...
It was interesting that they chose to sack Face Ronin rather than that scout right there, actually. I was thinking they were going to try and do it, but I mean, there is the possibility that they wouldn't have got out and they would have lost all their players there. But anyway, they've got the cap on that point, and the red team, the Saints, are holding up close on the entrance to last. They do not want to give the Witness 40 pounds any chance to get close to that door. And it looks as though we have the heavy on last, and we've got a sniper as well. Let's see what the sniper can do. Who have we got sniping there? It's Starfire, which I think is Hibachi.
Yeah. He's probably going to pull off another 3 miracle headshots to save his team, and they'll just cap second point. And now the pressure's on him, though. He must have.
Must be true. And Stream Chat seems more concerned about what nationality you and I are rather than the epic open final we have going on right here. Crazy people. And Scobra goes down. Wow, what is up?
Yeah, I think he's going to just swap to sniper because it's completely fine to just lose a scout and be able to defend second pretty easily. And it looked like he was walking out just casually anyway, so yeah, we'll probably see him snipe. And yeah, as I'll say that, he does switch out to the sniper, and he's got the... It's not the Razorback, the alligator skin thing, the extra hit points.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I didn't even know that was allowed. That's pretty cool. And he's just going to poke on this left side here. He's going to be looking for the scout. Maybe that's on the left roof. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, they do have a soldier holding down low down here, though. Look, he's coming up close. Might try and two-shot that sniper over. The sniper knows he's there now.
You know what's going on? Looks like Saint are just content to wait for a pick because I think, if I remember correctly, there's about 20 minutes on the clock and there's 2 halves, so there's plenty of time to just get the pick they want so they can push safely and secure a round.
Yeah, which is smart play, especially in a final. You do not want to take chances. The blowback could, I mean, it's pretty hard to push from one end of Snakeboarder to the other, but it's not like we don't see it happen occasionally.
No, definitely. You know what's happening? Scobra is now going for the bottom, trying for a miracle pick, protected by his Roma. Not much going to happen there, though. 40 pounds are holding in a really good position, not letting any of their players be visible for this sniper. And yep, Scobra gets taken down. Wouldn't be surprised to see if 40 pounds just try and suicide a scout here, just to see if they can get a pick or a medic. As I say that, Fife is peeking a bit forward, not really looking too keen. And no, it looks like 40 pounds are content to hold, and just we've now got a Mexican standoff.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about time for us to go and make some sandwiches. Where's my missus? This is wow. This is so exciting. I love this.
Yeah, how about those local sports teams?
Let's be true. Oh. We've got that sniper up there again as Wet Rag goes down.
Yeah, I don't know where I think he was underneath. He just got picked by a soldier. Yeah, he got picked as he tried to run away with his equalizer, and yeah, once again, Saint are just gonna have to wait for their spawn, and like wasting time isn't exactly.
Are you sure this isn't some kind of pause where they're just kind of moving backwards and forwards a little bit?
Yeah,
I haven't seen the heavy or the medic move in some time. Oh no, the heavy's moving. The heavy is moving.
We have progress. It looks like Saint are gearing up for a push. Saint are slowly gearing up for a push, as it looks like their patience is wearing thin. As I say that, the demo man's hiding, and
you talk about teams waiting for a pick, and you hear about this, and you go, yeah, we'll wait as long as it takes for a pick. But in reality, you get bored after 2 minutes, as do the casters. Yeah, look at this Euro style.
Apparently, it's Euro style. Oh, yep, it's
wow.
I would like to see 40 pounds just suicide a player at Saint while they, keep killing that extra player. I mean, they've killed that extra player 3 or 4 times now. That could definitely allow for a scout to, make a suicide move and potentially get an Uber pop, get a demo kill, get anything. Just to break the stalemate, because...
I'm kind of hoping someone gets lazy and messes up so we can actually see a push sometime here soon.
Yeah, maybe one of the medics accidentally hits the suicide bind. That'd be pretty interesting. That'd mix things up a bit.
It would. Have you noticed that they keep letting Face Ronin just push right in on the top of that crate and fire down there? That's really interesting.
Look, Scobra has swapped up to the heavy, so this is going to be true. Looks like Saint are actually finally gearing up for first. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be extremely exciting, as for the first time ever, they pop their head out from the lobby.
That's what you get, son. So, that is what you get for procrastination, seriously.
Yeah, back to square one, it appears. And yeah, 40 pounds once again still content to hold, not try and suicide a player or even push off that advantage.
You know what's strange, Yuki? I'm not seeing any open best of calls coming from the stream chat. What is this? I mean...
Must be works of wizardry.
And saying that, the Saints are like the 40-pounders are starting to get really close. I mean, it's only going to take a couple of them to get into shitty positioning because they're getting too impatient, and this is going to go the way of Jamtown. But if I was them, I would be jumping. Oh, what the hell? They popped so early. But here they come. We're actually into some action right here. They're going to lose their demo. Are they going to be able to save him? They do save him. See that heavy? Freo going down. Fife going down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
The cleanup. Heavy OP.
Scar. Huge.
Yeah, that was a really nice late counter bar, and especially on a heavy point blank range to the whole team, you know he's going to do 6,000 damage per
and they're
second.
about to lose that soldier. He is so low up right there. Look, he's going for the bomb right here. Not much is going to happen. Can the demo actually get some damage on him? Another soldier has come in to help. He's going to take a direct sticky, though. Good damage on him, and I reckon the Saints are going to have to fall here. They're going to have to fall oh so quick. Look at that scout forwarding. Fife does go down. I thought he was going to get the demo there. No such luck. And actually, does someone know what is the name of that demo for the red team? I'm assuming it's not MC. I can't remember.
We can just say MC. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Makes it more interesting. Makes it more mysterious.
MC plus forward. No, that's bad. No, he isn't getting forward. Face Ronin, though, he likes getting forward. But anyway, let's have a look what is happening right here. Nothing much.
Not much. 40 pounds are just going to hold second. Hopefully we're not going to see a 10-minute Mexican standoff like last time. Well, it's a second point. It's not a last point. It's definitely much easier to attack. But looks like Saints are poking on this.
I'm wondering, though, Yuki. Are we casting an American game or a Euro game right now? Traditionally, I've always assumed the Americans were aggressive and the Euros liked having cups of tea while they played TF2.
As I said, there's some good damage on the medic there from Frugal, and they're just slowly
that
working
red
this
soldier took so much spam right there with the soldier up on the pipe and the soldier down below spamming it.
Oh, looks like the combo switch position to the left corner. That's really interesting considering how easily you can get spammed out from there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Not
What's
sure
are they
if I
going to
agree
take
with
an
that,
Uber
but it
demo
looks
to
like
absolutely shove it from the start?
now rotated to the right side because 40 pounds gave up that really favourable position, and looks like they're just going to get some time in this cap point. Pretty much
Yeah,
break 40
and
pounds.
the soldiers doing some interesting stuff. Oh, look, Scoba goes down their pod. And then look at the medic's positioning. Look at the medic's positioning. If they can finish these players. Oh, is this going to go the other way now? No, it is not. Oh, look at them in that choke point. The soldier is going for it. Don't get too forward, son, but do what you do. Look at that medic. He is so low. Is the medic going to get out? No, he's not. Huge work.
Yeah, wow, that was...
Oh, scout though. Scout.
Go, bro!
Why Scout go for soldier? Seriously, why'd you go for the soldier just then? He was actually firing at that soldier. What is up with that?
Maybe he was just hitting who could, really. Sometimes it's
no, he was missing the soldier, and he's shooting at the soldier, and the medic was standing in front of him with Uber going... But anyway, interesting plays by both teams now, and contrary to what I was saying before, it looks as though we've seen 40 pound push to the other side, and now it's going to be 40 pound pushing on the Saints. Let's see 40 pound show the Saints how a last push happens, or at least in a timely manner.
40 pounds with a 40 pound Uber advantage, pretty much, with coming up on 100%. Meanwhile, Saints are on 50%. They're definitely going to be pushing in here any second now.
They
with
should
that
be
huge
in
Uber
there
advantage.
right now. Come on.
Surely they've been calculating. Heavy to get, I think they're going to just lead on their heavy and then just do some disgusting multi-Uber kind of deal.
Oh, damn!
That Demoman goes
in the
sky high. He does get saved. Good job by the medic to grab him there. Lots of damage going out onto the red
sentry and gets enough pipes. That heavy is over. Oh, wow. This is how you push a last point. Witness 40 pounds. Lovely work. And of course, the winner of this match is going to be going through to the grand final, of course, with X submit a ticket. Why X? Because they're sponsored by eXtelevision. That's right. We picked up submit a ticket. Love you, X-Packs. And yeah, it's a good team for us to get behind because they've done some awesome stuff this season. But anyway, check it out. Soldiers going high. Check out the blue soldiers. One low, one high. Nice bomb. He's on the medic. This medic is going to go down. He's right there. Wow. Saint goes down. Sling goes down. Massive damage. The Saints are in some trouble right here.
Yeah. Perfect follow-up on face runs damage. I was just watching his roll-up from his pop, and he was just putting out so much damage onto the red team. I just saw nearly every play on red health as Face Ronan was laying stickies and pipes, and it's really perfect. And he avoided a huge amount of damage on the rollout, and he was able to push forward with an overheal and just do so much damage, and that allowed his team to win that rollout.
Absolutely.
Good job there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Apparently 30 FPS cracked like it.
Wow, somebody needs to go to Chris's and grab the DX8 or DX9 configs.
Yeah, apparently it's the new metagame to play on 30 FPS. So
the new metagame.
And
yeah, well, that's how Yellow Dart did it. That's how Yellow Dart did it for some time.
That's it. 40 pounds with a huge Uber advantage here. You're going to once again push out the right side, waiting for that heavy, and you're going to lead on the Demo Man as usual. While he tries to do some really good damage and kill this in. And looks like this early soldier's going to get picked. Oh, he doesn't get picked, but he loses.
Oh, focus the heavy. Look, Demo's got some awesome damage on that heavy, though. I think we're going to get it spanned out. Oh, wow. And they get the counter pop, but they... Oh!
They just get the Uber a second too late. They got the Uber just a second too late. It was really unfortunate. Face Ronan just once again taking no damage and just dealing it all out, just showing us how to play Demo Man.
Yeah, and yet again we see... I mean, we see glimpses of, not open level play now that we've come to the end of the season. We see some awesome plays by teams. So this is good stuff. Right now we're in halftime waiting for these teams to ready up. For those of you just joining us, this is the lower bracket final. Witness 40 pounds versus the Jesus Jamtown Jamboree something or other. And of course we're referring to them as the Saints, as they do too, because that is too much to say. Triple J, we could do that. But of course, I'm Greva, and I've been joined by Yuki from Oz Fortress, clan leader of Team Immunity Intel. Is it Intel Immunity Intel?
Just call it Team Immunity. It's fine.
Team Immunity. Got to shout out to Intel, man. That's a good sponsor. It's a good sponsor, right?
Okay.
Yeah. They're giving those lovely shirts too as well.
Hey, they feel really comfortable, okay?
This is true, and of course we also have the IM battle going on, the IM Grand Final, IM Lone Bracket, one of the two, going on eXtv Esports 1 or 3, something like that. A new link for you to check out, eXtv. We cast so much awesome stuff now with all our Highlander stuff and all of our 6v6 content, not to mention the likes of CVP3, etc., that you can check out team.extv.tv. That will take you to our Twitch team, and you can see what we're streaming and what our good friends are streaming, including myself and Salamancer. All of our channels are up on there, and it will show you live. Or of course, make sure you check out Enigma, his teamfortress.tv. That is amazing. Have you checked it out, Yuki?
Sorry, I completely zoned out from what you were saying because Dohash was just PMing me. Could you please repeat what you were saying?
Have you checked out teamfortress.tv yet, Enigma's channel, the webpage? Has that been around for a while? I swear I remember. Yeah, the one that aggregates all the channels.
Yeah, all the stream things. Yeah, no, that's really cool. I reckon that's really good. Yeah, no.
I think it also actually, it shows like the upcoming matches as well. Yeah. I think it has like a ticker, which is really handy. I mean, for those of you that are too lazy to go and have a look. But of course, you can check out what we have coming up on eXtv as well, and we usually post up on NATF2 as well. Shout out for anyone from NATF2 who is currently sitting in the stream. What is up?
Our control point is being captured.
And we can't be far away from going live again.
So it looks like the Saints or Jamtown Jesus Jamboree are just trying to gather themselves and turn this match around, because they had one really good round. Unfortunately for them, it turned on its head and it went 3-1 to the other team's way. So it looks like they're just gathering themselves, trying to go. Look, guys, just we do have what it takes. You just need to play as a team, play smart, and sometimes I think they need to be more aggressive, because just especially on that last push, they just waited so long and just maybe it just got to them eventually. It just wore them down that they were just waiting around, failing pushes because they kept losing a player really early. So maybe they just, I don't know.
Yeah, this be true. Anyway, shout out to everyone watching it in stream. We love you. Give us some love in stream chat. And of course, I better chuck out some quick love to our cameraman, Sean. What is up? It's SV3. I think he's giggling. I don't think any of you can hear that. Stop giggling, Sean. So yeah, Yuki, are you going to be joining in on the NZ Fortress 2012 BeebleCon?
I have no idea. I might think about it. Oh, it looks like we've seen the teams ready up as we start talking about people. And yeah, I'm gonna follow. I don't even know his real alias. I'll just say Saint MC as he, goes through this rollout and maybe tries to turn the rollout the other way around. But he's just taking some huge damage.
Much damage.
Wow, he's on 15 points. It's gonna make the rollout extremely hard for his team as he's really low and cannot push forward. But wow, that diving soldier gets taken out really times two. Two diving soldiers get taken out really early. That was really good defense by
really good fall.
Yeah, really good defense by the Saints scouts to just kill those two diving soldiers within 3 seconds of them jumping. I mean, they didn't even get to put out enough damage, and it just went to show that even if your Devilman's low on rollout, if your scouts know how to clean up, it's completely fine.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, but it looks like Saint have had their Uber Force and have lost the Demo Man, and they've lost another scout. They're going to have to fall out here pretty quickly with their medic and soldier on the right side, taking a lot of exit damage as they try and leave here. This soldier wants to say no. Stirfire comes behind with a huge heal and medic. Nice work there, and this is going to be cleaned up easily by 40 pounds. And it seems that maybe Jamtown Jesus Jamboree were a bit too keen there, Griever, and while I said they needed to be a bit more aggressive, that was probably a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, most definitely, and is that wet rag there? That was the best bomb I have ever seen. What was really interesting on that, on the initial mid there, was that demo fell out. So Jonathan Strange getting picked off there was that the demo fell out a bit. MC, when he took that damage, Face Ronin got down to like 15, and he just kept plowing away, kept that aggression up, and yeah. took control of them.
Yeah, that's what you got to do as Demo Man. If you can avoid damage correctly, even if you're on low hit points, you can still have good positioning and putting out the damage. It's just all about knowing how to avoid the damage. It looks like 40 pounds are coming up and pushing now. Their Uber has been forced. Frio putting out some really good damage, taking down the medic and the scout. Good job to him there. It's going to go for the soldier. He does get taken down. And that's
the demo's on the point.
All the players down for Jamtown Jesus Jamboree. And that's 4-1 in the way of 40 pounds Griever. So it looks like this may not be turning on its head like I said it would.
Indeed. I mean, who knows which way this is going to go now.
Yeah, Saint just need to get their act together and just, push their advantage from mid, and instead of just winning rollouts, they need to just, win the fights in between rollout.
Hard out. Well, look at this bomb. Honestly, massive bomb coming up over.
Yeah, I can't see who
Wow.
this rollout's going to go, but it looks like it's going to go to Jamtown as they just take the positioning of the point. But good job to 40 pounds falling out with most of their players. And
some good damage there from Face Ronin.
Yeah, no, definitely. That was good by Saints though, just push across the point and take positioning. Looks like their 3 players up attacking this second point. They're going to be much more comfortable attacking this point now than last round. They shouldn't have to force Uber so early, and they're getting lots of timeless cap. And this soldier is getting damaged.
Oh,
Uber has been forced. The medic gets sent to the heavens. Face Ronin gets taken down unfortunately as a result of that. But that's demo down on. That's going to be a demo down on last, and if Saints cap this point, that's going to be a really huge advantage for them to push off Griever.
Indeed, and they get Stirfire there, so instantly that's a massive advantage. Face Ronin is coming up now, but there's still going to be a scout down for 13
Yeah, I'd like
seconds.
to see the demo man just jump here and just put some really good damage on. But it looks like Saints are just content to just hold and wait for their Uber charge, and hopefully they're not going to make the same mistake as they did a few rounds ago and just be too patient. Because they don't have the time anymore, they've got to get 4 rounds, isn't it? 4 rounds in 20 odd minutes. So yeah, they definitely need to just do a really strong push and just keep winning rounds and keep that momentum. Like they've got control now. They just need to keep the momentum and not get picked off by something. So yep, looks like they've popped Uber. They're going to try and pick this scout on this left here. Frugal not really having much luck on this scout.
Yeah, and they get Frio right
but
there.
they get Frio, which is alright. Uber
Counterpop
Uber
so
really late. Yeah.
Oh, look at the demo! Look at the demo!
Are going to get out though. Oh, Werag doesn't get taken down. That's even players, so that's quite alright. And despite that late counter Uber, that now gives Jamtown Jesus Jamboree a slight Uber advantage, which may make them, give them the edge in this upcoming last push Griever.
And it's an easy calculable one as well. They would have seen how late that pop came out. They would have seen that they're going to have their players up in time, so hopefully they're grinding like crazy people.
Yeah, they're both scouts on both teams are actually charging Uber. That's really cute, not getting rid of it. Yeah, it looks like they've got about, close to 20% Uber advantage. It looks like they're just going to push into 40 pounds as soon as they get it. Oh, no, it's going to be even by the time they get it, but still, at least they've got the right idea. Yeah, Uber has been popped. They're going to try and hit the scout on the left. Does take a lot of damage. Oh, they do pick that scout.
So they do get fired.
Lots of damage on the heavy before they
Oh, no, look at that scout on the side. Oh, man, I thought that scout was going to get it.
Picked off. Oh, good job to Saint MC to get out of there. It looks like they're just going to try and work this. It looks like they're just going to keep trying to work this, even though they're down. Wow.
Oh, look at this bomb in though. Look at the bomb from the side. He goes for the medic. Doesn't get the demo or the medic, but he does lots of damage. But look at this. Now the blue medic, unfortunately, Saint Slim falling into horrible positioning. Not entirely his fault, and they're going to be trying to back out of there. And wow, picking off MC. Big work by Fife there.
Yeah, good job by Frugal there to do what he could there as a soldier. Unfortunately for him, his team is now on a 75% Uber disadvantage. It looks like the combo is pushing through this bottom way. Jonathan Strange is going to be met with a rocket to the face.
But they're going to lose their demo? Oh, Face Ronin, you DM machine! Jonathan Strange almost getting Face Ronin, but and Face Ronin gets picked!
Uber has been popped, and that's been popped from the bottom side on the pocket soldier. I don't think he's going to be able to do much with that,
not going to be able to do anything with it.
Yeah.
But there's a scout there. Oh, no, Fife, that was red. Well read. Oh, but look at this. This medic takes a big rocket on the way in. He's so low.
It'd be a good idea if Jamtown pushed right now, because the demo man is still down They're going to be able to put out a good amount of damage before he's able to get a good position. Looks like they're just content to spam this heavy, trying to force him back a bit.
And they can't do that. They know Face Ronin's output as well. And before, he could have cleaned up their combo if he'd actually focused them when they were trying to fall out through that choke there. So I'm surprised they didn't, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, over 40% Uber advantage coming in on the right side now. Saints are going to push in there soon with Jamtown. But no, they lose a soldier. They need to just go anyway and try and make do with what they have.
Seriously, Saint Slim, he just keeps dropping into odd positions, the poor guy. Anyway, MC down, Face Ronin down. There is no demos in this fight, but there is a heavy with a medic, but he's got scouts on him. Scouts eating him. Look at this. I think we're about to see it right here. Look at the damage. Oh, that soldier should have just reloaded. Just those 2 scouts there. The scouts going to be able to do it. There's only 1 left. Oh my god, crazy stuff. And the demo's going to come in here and finish them off. Oh man.
The scouts on Jamtown's side just doing so much work, getting 5 or even 6 kills there, I think it was, in that whole attack. But yeah,
yeah, but no dice. Wow.
That just goes to show us if those 2 players didn't die early in that push, then Jamtown would have gotten that point really easily, Gregor. With those 2 players dying early.
Yeah, they're so unfortunate. But I mean, this is the kind of stuff we want to see in the final. And yet again, dice. It's spelled D-I-C-E, not D-Y-S-E. Who would do such a thing, right, Yuki?
Indeed. And, oh wow, looks like Jamtown have a huge Uber advantage, about 45%, and it looks like they're just going to push through this bottom side. They're coming up on 100% Uber now. I think that's what they're aiming to do.
Jamtown needs this. They need this. They have to do it.
Yep,
100% Uber, and here they go.
They're just going to plus forward into the enemy team with huge
they know where that sentry is. Look, they'll get that sentry. Level 3, but that's not going to stop them. And that heavy, he came right forward. They're going to be able to put so much damage in.
Destroyed.
Oh, nice man. Yeah, very good work. Unfortunate, if that heavy had stayed back, the demo wouldn't have been able to put all those pipes in there. Boom.
That was actually really close there.
Close.
That was actually closer than I thought it would have been. I mean, I just saw Jamtown just get so many kills with that Uber, and then the cleanup of 40 pounds almost came through. In the end, there was only 1 player left standing, and he was the one able to cap the point. I'm going to follow MC on this roll as he tries to put some good damage and not take some. Yeah,
Face Ronin's got so much damage in there. He must be inked.
MC not taking any damage at all, though. He's going to be putting some good damage on the enemy team.
Yeah,
as he gets over, he's going to try and push forward. But he kills the diving soldier on his medic. Good job to him there.
Oh,
but the medic
does get taken
down on Jim Warrior's side. Oh, it's his diving soldier.
Slim goes down. It's only Saint MC left up. This is not good. Jamtown, Jesus, Jamboree, get your Bibles out, man. Oh my god.
Rag 231 saying he's a good contribution to mid-fights. Good job for him there, having confidence in himself. That's always good. Mental battle, I've stated so many times. Yeah, just a little slaughtered.
Now, what are they going to do here, Yuki? They have to try and force a pop. They don't want to be at 100% Uber disadvantage. They send a scout in. Stirfire goes down. Yeah, Jonathan Strange, not just good for posting lots of crap on NATF2, but he does go down there.
Scobra cannot get picked. He needs to live so he can help his team defend. He's going to get chased. Oh, the Demoman stickies off his entrance.
Yeah, it's gonna be a massive Uber advantage, and it looks as though the blue combo's right up on here, and the red combo might be going to come from the left. Oh, wow, they're in some serious trouble here. That blue soldier sticking back, and he's thinking, wow, how did that scout know he was there? Somewhat, wow, that's a bit dodgy.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Face Ronin and My Pocket Blows going down.
Wow.
Huge damage.
This is definitely looking very close. 2 scouts are up, though. Need to kill this scout. Wet Rag,
and then other scouts just pistoling from the distance. Are they going to get that demo? Oh, wow.
That's close. Look at
Look how
every
low
player
they
on
are.
Red hit points. Yeah.
40, 40, and 8. Wow.
Just, need some medicine here, Doc. And looks like, pretty even Ubers. About even Ubers. 5% advantage on 40 pound side. Nothing exciting. And, wow, that was actually
I'm sorry, I want to
really
know how that
defense.
scout knew that soldier was there. I really want to know how that scout knew that soldier was there. Did they call that or what?
Magic eyes.
Magic eyes, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
It just didn't seem like a place you'd look when your entire team was Ubered in front of you, but they must have called it. Anyway, let's have a look at those Ubers. My Pocket Blows coming up on 90% right now. Saint Slin coming up on 90% now as well. So these are going to be pretty even. And, well, as you can see, 40 pound just kicking back on the point. Maybe they think the Saints have a massive Uber advantage or something.
Yeah, Saints. Oh,
But I mean, the longer they wait there, yeah.
I think Starfire is going to switch to Sniper, but it looks like Saints really don't want to wait for that. I want to try and push that Uber advantage. They need to get, the rounds. And look, Uber has been forcing their
Oh, they get
wow, they take down a soldier. They should just be able to, as long as they don't, none of them get picked off during this counter Uber, they should
get
be
the
fine.
Heavy. They get the Heavy, that soldier's low.
That
Is he
soldier
going to be able to
should
pick
die.
this soldier? Oh, who's going to finish who right there?
It's even players right now on this point.
there's some
Starfire
bad
just take down a
positioning.
scout, and there's a scout
And
that's
they're going to fall.
probably going to head to the last point. Oh no, he decides to meat shot
Joe.
Slin as Slin backpedals into him. And that's a huge advantage for 40 pounds, and looks like we're going to see this game finally end with 40 pounds take this last point, Gregor.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a resurgence of players coming in. They're not going to be able to do too much. Big Bomb in. They're going to get on that point, and the GGs are...
Jonathan
take that back.
Strange!
Jonathan Strange! What was I saying before?
No!
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Look at, he blames the lag straight away. That is a true TF2 player. That is the mark of a TF2 player, really, isn't it, you?
Well, really, of any FPS game of man, it's just like cool lag. Well, he did lag, I'll be honest. He was on 200 odd ping as he came out there.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I can't see pings on my HUD, unfortunately. But anyway, wow, that was a good finish to that game, really, Yuki, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was really good. Jamtown, sorry, excuse me, had just some really good defenses and some really good moments with some pushes, but they just weren't able to keep the momentum. Meanwhile, 40 pounds didn't let any round losses get to them. They just were like, okay, guys, let's just go back to basics, just play our game and just play as good as we can. And looks like it worked for them. They were able to win even though the momentum was away from them in previous rounds. So good job to them there, taking that game out 5-2 on Snakewater.
Okay. The Demoman's name actually is MC. I could not remember the apologies to MC if you check out this cast. And apparently the Roma of the winning team is coming in here. That's Scar. So hopefully we're going to have him in here very shortly. And we'll be able to do that interview. Just going to drag him up. Where is he? And we have been joined by Scar. What is up, dude?
What's up?
How was that?
Pretty good game.
Very good game, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good, man. Honestly, that last point, that last push, the way that turned out, poor Jonathan Strange. I mean, wow, what your team must have been, almost biting the nails a little bit right there.
I thought I had it too. Like, I didn't think the scout was gonna come out, and I was just like, I was kind of looking around too, because I was kind of like wondering if the spawner was gonna come out of left side. So that's what I was wondering.
Crazy stuff. But I mean, overall, how was your team feeling going into this match?
Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to Vector because they gave us some good Snakewater practice. We tied 4-4 with them, but it was pretty much back and forth.
Yeah,
They had the famous Snoopy playing for them, and it was he provided a pretty good challenge. So we were going in there prepared.
Yeah, well, this is good. And I mean, overall, how have you felt your team's done during this season? Like, what kind of gains have you guys made?
We had our ups and downs. Basically my main goal was just try to maintain the same core group of players, and not give up on the season. Just keep going at it and just keep.
Yeah,
focusing.
well, I mean, that's always a good start, isn't it? Keeping the same team.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially for the open teams, making like a lot of roster changes, and I don't want to sound mean, but a lot of them do sell their souls for a win. I don't believe in that.
Yeah. No, well, it's good. It's good to see you playing it that way and doing work with the team so that you guys can, improve. And obviously, look where you are right now. So the next big challenge ahead of you guys, submit a ticket. How you feeling?
It's gonna be a very, very tough match. They probably have analyzed all of our demos. Actually, Killing and Waxmax told me they watched all our demos, so they're gonna be knowing what we're gonna be doing. And I expect it to be a really, really good match. I think if we play our usual game, we can take it to Gravel Pit. But We haven't played them on gravel pit, so I don't know if I don't know how we'll fare. Especially when have
Yeah.
Tux McGirt sniping, he can make or break that team.
Turrets McGirt.
Don't
Yeah,
want to
and I
say
mean,
he's carrying, but he is definitely a top-notch sniper.
yeah, and that's always an asset to have, especially on the likes of G-Pit. Bloody G-Pit. I must be
Hey,
like
it's
the
a good
only
map.
competitive. I must be the only competitive player left who doesn't like it. It's probably because I'm a plus forwarding idiot. But
It's probably
You
my
recall-
second favorite map.
what was that, dude? Scar, what was that?
Scar.
Oh, I was gonna give a shout out to Marmaduke. One of the reasons I'm saying a sniper makes or breaks in that map is when we played him on G-Pit, Mummy took an absolute dump on us. He got so many good picks. It was
Yeah.
pretty ridiculous. He got a couple nice air headshots on me when I was jumping their mat.
Oh, nasty. Yeah. Not much worse than that, or land on roof and then don't even get to go any further than that. But yeah, overall, you guys will no doubt be extremely happy with that win, and I've got to say, Face Ronin doing work on the mids right there. That was quite an interesting matchup.
Yeah, it's usually our pocket being the main damage dealer, and our demo kind of supports him. But this time it actually turned the other way around, and I mean I guess it works.
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that on mids, your demo man was pretty much avoiding all damage possible, and he would just do so much damage to the other team. And he'd just be able to push forward with an overheal and just take really good positioning and just do so much damage to the other team. It was really good play. I especially liked your guys' attacks with Revenge. You just went straight into their face, no bullshit, and you just did so much damage and killed all the players. Just like how would you describe like your chemistry with your team? It just seems really strong, especially between medic, soldier, and pocket. It just seems really good. You guys just know what you want to accomplish in Uber fights, and you just get it done. There's like no messing around with you guys.
The main thing is that we do is point out their strongest player. We usually try to take a guess of where they're gonna be at, and if we have an Uber advantage, we don't wanna get the Uber and sit around, sit around there planning how we're gonna attack this. We kind of just want to
For
be
5 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe longer. God.
If we have a 15% advantage, we want everyone on my team already knows how to be positioned, who to focus fire, and so we don't really need to communicate that much. So we just kind of go in there. So since we've been playing for such a long time, I mean, I guess like maybe coming up in 6 months, that we already know who to target. We already know like how people like to play.
Yeah, and that definitely showed, and you could just see that there was a lot of teamwork going on in your team. And of course, this is Team Fortress 2, not DM Fest, MGE, fucking spastic idiot. Seriously, shout out to Rocky right there.
I just like to go back to the part of the topic of positive attitudes and just having the same members for the whole season you're talking about before. You were just saying that it's better to just stick it out with your whole team as opposed to team hopping to the winning team. And that's just the perfect attitude to have to TF2. So many people just have the complete opposite attitude, and that just that's how you really improve, having that positive attitude, having faith in your team, and just sticking it out with the players. So shout out to you guys there for having the right mindset.
Yeah. I mean, if you notice this, it's a trend. I mean, if you take a look at Pinball Wizards and Laser Beams, I mean, they had the same core players throughout the whole season, even though they had some ups and downs. I mean, they're the last two teams in finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's all about
team.
consistency. If you mix up that consistency with another player, it's going to throw a spanner in the works, and you're just going to be different. Just play differently. So yeah, good job.
But yeah, anyway, we better wrap that up there for our viewers. But honestly, Scar, shout out to you, mate. Thank you for coming in and joining us, and very well done to your team. I hope you guys do work against X Submit a Ticket. Obviously, I've got to back them because they're eXtelevision, but you guys just straight did work, and you did work in your Badlands match the other night as well. So I'm going to be watching you guys to see what happens, and hopefully I get to cast that game. Best of luck.
Thanks again. Thanks for casting our matches, by the way. I wasn't really expecting anyone to kind of pay attention to my team, but it's greatly appreciated.
Not at all, and if you keep playing like that, hopefully we're going to be casting you in IM too. What is up? Anyway, I'm going to have to wrap that up there. Of course, you are watching eXtelevision. I am Griever, and I've been joined by my friend Yuki from Oz Fortress. Obviously, jump on eXtelevision.com. We've got all sorts of cool stuff going on all the time. We cover everything. UGC, ESEA, SEVO, the lot. So make sure you go and check us out. And remember, check out our team page. That is team.extv.tv. And you can check out what streams we have going because we cover so much. We can't do it all on one channel right now, people. Anyway, gonna wrap that up right there. Have a good night, people. Cheers for listening in.